Hi. All right. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to quickly run through the steps you need to do in completing your test for Comp1390 on Microsoft Word. This is just a quick reminder of how mail merge works. So in mail merge, you have your main document, which is your Word document, which is the core document or whatever that contains all of the wording that you have in your Word document. You'll also have a source document. Your source document can be in a Word document with a list of names in it. It can be an Excel spreadsheet. It can be an Outlook address book. It could be coming from a database. Basically, your source document contains one line for every individual who's going to receive a letter. Then once you start mail merge, what it does is it's going to put code into your main document that basically says at a particular location, wherever you put a merge field into your main document, it will go out to the source document, whichever line that it's currently on, and it will find that piece of information and start to build the merge document. Okay, so once you start mail merge, your main document is going to be modified. You won't see it, it's hidden behind the scenes, but basically there will be code put into your main document that allows the mail merge to work. When you complete your mail merge, you're going to get a brand new document called letters 1, 2, 3, 4, depends on how many times you've tried to do mail merge that day. And that merged document will have one page for each person on the source document. So if there were 10 people in your Excel spreadsheet, you will have 10 letters. Okay. When you open your MyITLab test, you're going to see a screen that looks something like this. You'll have Comp1390 Word Test Step 1 and Step 2. The whole purpose of this is that Step 1 is testing you on everything except mail merge, and Test 2 is testing you on mail merge. Okay. So your test will look something like this. All right, I've redacted it. I've blanked out all of the stuff that other than the components we want to talk about here. So when you start your test, you're going to download a file called Comp1390 Word Test Start. You're going to work through a number of steps until you reach this step 15. So all of those steps are going to be testing everything that we've covered so far in Microsoft Word. So columns, formatting, styles, all of the other components, so I've talked about columns and so on. Anyway, all the stuff we've talked about in Microsoft Word up to this point in time. Okay, so once you hit point 15, you are going to save that file. So you're going to save Comp1390 Word Test Start, and you will then submit that file to MyITLab to the Step 1 MyITLab document. Okay. Once you have done that, if you don't want to do the mail merge, you can quit at that point in time. Note that your test will be marked out of 72 or 76. I'm not sure. 76, I guess. So that basically says that all of the components up to that point in time are worth 76 out of 100. MyITLab will mark it out of 100, but just understand that it's actually 100% of 76. So when you get the mark in Fanshawe Online, it'll show as 76. If you decide to proceed with the MyITLab, with the mail merge, then you'll continue on to step 16 and 17. Okay, so once you start, so this is what your document will look like before you start mail merge. Okay, so it's just your basic document and all of the components we've done in here. So this is actually from last week's instruction. So there's your borders and your paragraph borders and columns and inserting a picture, all of that sort of stuff. Okay. Once you start mail merge, you will now see the mail merge wizard on the right hand side, unless you have a Mac, in which case you're just going to have all of the steps in the mail merge wizard are done individually in the Mac, and there are special instructions in the test on completing the mail merge with a Mac. Once you have started this, if you were to save that original document, that Comp1390 Word Test Start document, and submitted it to MyITLab, it'll mark it wrong. Because as soon as you start this mail merge, you are now getting code put into your main document, which is going to mess up MyITLab when it tries to mark it. Okay, so you have to, before you start the mail merge, you have to save your document, submit it to step 1. Once you start mail merge, you are going to finish it. So there's all 6 steps. You're going to work through those 6 steps. When you get to the 6th step, after you're done, you put all you can see in here the sample. There's merged an address block and some merged text in the document here. Once you've completed the merge, you're going to click on step number 6. You're going to complete on edit individual letters. When you do that, it will create a brand new document, and you can see if you look at the title bar, this document is called Letters 3 because it's the 3rd time I tried it today. Yours will probably say Letters 1. It doesn't matter. Then you're going to save that file. When you hit the save button, it's going to probably try and call it Aspen Falls Farmers Market or something along that line. It doesn't matter what you call that document, but this is the file you're going to submit to step 2 on My IT Lab. All right, that will be marked out of 100. Okay, so step 1 is marked out of 76, and it's all the points up to but before you begin mail merge. Step 2 takes you through and completes the mail merge, and this is the file you submit to My IT Lab into step 2. Now, if you feel comfortable that you don't need to do step 1, you can continue all the way through to mail merge and just submit the file once into step 2. When I move your marks across, I will take the highest of step 1 or step 2. So if you do start the mail merge and screw it up, and you did submit your file to step 1, then you'll get the mark from step 1 and not step 2. Okay, that is basically it. So hopefully this makes some sense, but if not, please email your instructor and ask for guidance. Thanks.